This is Johnny S with another R6 vlog. In today's topic, I'm going to talk about self-confidence. I'm going to keep the video very, very short, maximum 10 minutes. I doubt it's going to be anything more than that. We went out for a ride. The weather is a little bit rainy, a lot of humidity, so we might cut it short. We'll see how we go. We got the bike in the background, so I can spice up a little bit. This is not just me talking. I had an encounter with a friend that I hadn't seen for more than 15 years. I'm not going to specify any specifics, and I actually inquired whether he has an issue for me to talk about this without disclosing any information. He had no issue. So we met up on the road. Hey John, how are you? I'm not going to say any names. We sat down, we had a coffee, and we're just talking, you know what I mean? I saw he crazy biker. We sat down, we started talking with my friend, and I saw his bike, and I saw him like on a not so happy state, let's say. He's relatively younger than me. He had a Yamaha Phaser S2. I look at his bike, I go, awesome bike. You know, how did you decide to try it? He goes, fuck it, you know what I mean? I didn't like the GSX and shit, and I saw him that he was trying to cover it up. So I asked him a little bit more. We had a conversation. I mean, it was a good conversation. Hadn't seen each other for crazy years. I thought straight away maybe he got married and he got like a child and stuff, so he cut back and stuff. I go, you still with son? So yeah, we were married. Do you have any children? Stuff like he goes, no. But you know, it's getting harder for her to come with me on rides. I go to him, but she's got her own bike. You know what I mean? So he was trying to cover up for something. I go to him, dude, speak to me truly. And he turned around and he told me the fucking truth. He goes, I'm sorry to say it like that, but you were part of the reason why I sold my fucking GSXR. I go to him, dude, are you fucking for real now? He goes, yeah, you're part of the reason. I go, why? Remember when we used to go out for rides, nobody used to trade bikes with me? He was right. I go to him, yeah, but that was not on purpose. He goes, you always used to give your R6, everybody used to get the Hondas, and I was just left with my bike. I go to him, why didn't you say something at the spot? He goes, it was not for me to say, but I felt like nobody liked my bike. So I go to him, so that's the real reason why you sold it, and you got the fucking Phaser. He goes, yeah, I realized that it was not, you know, people were calling me squid, people were calling me names, people were calling, so this video is I'm not going to target it to guys that make jokes, because everybody makes jokes, and that's what I told him as well. And we kind of came to an agreement. Like at the end, he said, yeah, you are right. The reason why I sold it was not because of my gear and everything. And I go to him, yeah, but you should have said this before. He goes, this is the first time I'm saying it. That's your fucking mistake. I told him, that's your fucking mistake. How the fuck am I supposed to know? Supposed to guess if this is affecting your lot? Say, John, why don't you fucking trade my bike? I would love to take your fucking bike. And I had taken his bike, but not as much as the other guys. The 1000 CBR 1000 J6R was fucking awesome, dude. It was the most comfortable out of all of them. It was nice, you know what I mean? Did I have a preference a little bit on the Hondas because they were shorter and they were like more jerky? Yeah, but that doesn't mean shit. That doesn't mean shit. So I was very surprised and disappointed at the same time. You know what I mean? For me to see him that he sold his bike because his friends, gave him the idea that it was not appreciated. Maybe he got influenced by social media as well. Everybody's teasing GSXRs, squid. Dude, there's a lot of people that are going to put you fucking down. Some of them might be joking around. Some of them, it's like what the videos that I make about the R7 and the R9. I keep on saying the shit. But that should not fucking dictate whether you should buy it or not. This is my fucking personal opinion, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm an old school fucking super sport guy. Maybe I love the inline fours. Maybe I hate the fucking triple cylinder and all that shit. I hate it. I'm telling you the truth. What do you call them? The Ducatis V4s, all these fucking sounding engines besides the inline four, to me, I don't fucking like. Even when the Yamaha R1, the big bang came out, that crossplane, everyone got fucking like, oh, this fucking crossplane. I didn't like that. I didn't like that shit. I like the fucking inline four. That's my preference, though. I love the inline four. It's as simple as that. Does that mean I'm right? Does that mean that the R9, the R7 is shit? No, dude. It's just the way that I'm stating my fucking opinion. And it's very disappointing to see that somebody takes it that much at heart, whether it dictates whether he should have his bike or not. And I told him, dude, you should not have fucking sold your bike. As per my thing, you should not have sold your bike. Not that the Phaser 1000 S2 is not fucking good. It was a powerful bike. It's a little bike, you know what I mean? But you went to Yamaha because everybody was like teasing you. No. Stick to your fucking bike. I go to him, do you have any issues? Like health-wise? He goes, no, I'm alright. So you can drive it. He goes, yeah, if you're going to change your fucking bike, and this is a message to everybody, do it for yourself. If you're gonna buy a bike, buy the one that you like, not other people who fucking want to swap rides with you. Get your fucking self-confidence up. Like, this is the only thing that I want to say. I'll keep the video very fucking short. This is just something that happened to me lately. It was during this week we met up, and I fucking realized that there's in today's world there's two very opposing sides. From one side you've got people which are overly egotistical, narcissistic. I've done many videos about that shit, you know what I mean, very nihilistic. They do whatever the fuck they want, they don't give a fuck about anybody. And then on the other side you got people which are very low self-esteem and they get affected by the others, you know what I mean. You should not, and there's a huge gap in between, you know what I mean. Most people are there, most people are there. Not many people have found the fucking balance. Be somewhere in between, you know what I mean. Don't be overly egotistical. Listen to what your friends are saying. I'm not saying don't take their opinion, you know what I mean. I just think about it. It might affect it, that's how you get better. But at the same time, don't fucking make decisions and choices based on that. Because, you know, everybody calls you a squid, you gotta, what are you gonna do? Sell your fucking bike? Like, I'll be serious now. I told him, I apologized to him. I got, if I did hurt your fucking feelings, I said something wrong back then. Because I was younger, it was a little bit more silly. I did not think it would affect you to that extent. You know what I mean? For the fucking love of God. And, you know, he got emotional, I got emotional as well. He goes, yeah, I might. I was thinking always to get a super sport bike again. And, you know, I really loved my GSXR. He had it for many years, you know what I mean? So, and I go to him, you know, at some point of time I might sell my bike. And I might get something which is more like touring, might be something more on the naked side, something more on whatever side you want to call it. But that's going to be my choice because of me. Maybe my body limitations, maybe my back starts hurting, knock on wood, and I can't fucking drive anymore. But that's again for me, not because somebody said something negative about my bike. Millions of people can say shit about every day on the social and real life and whatever. What are you gonna do? You can't please everyone, you know what I mean? You gotta please yourself first, you know what I mean? You gotta take into account what they're saying, you know what I mean? Like for some, in some conversations that I have with specific friends, a specific year of the GSXR, the K8, 1980 K8 models, they had a problem with the chassis, you know what I mean? So we were having a discussion, I was putting down the GSXRs because I made a comment such as like, yeah, the chassis just keeps on breaking and shit, but that does not mean that your bike is one of those. That does not mean that you gotta go and sell your fucking bike. You know what I mean? And for me to see this happen on one of my friends, it was fucking disappointing. Anyway, I just wanted to keep that and stay that message out, you know what I mean? Try to do shit because of you. First of all, try to do it because of you. Don't be hypocritical. What at the beginning when we had a good discussion, he was talking and he was telling me, my wife is not comfortable. It's fucking bullshit. And I picked up on it and I asked him straight to face because we were close friends, you know what I mean? So, and he admitted, he goes, yeah, you're right. That's not the fucking thing. He just goes, you know, I took too much shit with my GSXR and just fucking sold. Dude, did you went to that fucking extreme? I don't want to hear that shit anymore, man. Like, that's disappointing. I don't want to hear anybody selling their fucking bikes because somebody told them something, because of some social media, because they're labeled squid. Fucking yeah, you like it. Fucking embody it. Wear a fucking squid outfit and go to your fucking GSXR, do whatever the fuck you want. You know what I mean? And I saw him because I realized that he was not happy. You know what I mean? Usually when you meet up, they talk about your bikes. He didn't even mention his phaser. Like, I had to bring it up. He kept going, oh, you still got the R6. Fucking awesome. Oh, I got him. He was not saying anything about his fucking bike. And it became obvious, you know what I mean? It became evident that he made the decision for the wrong fucking reasons. What he's going to do now, I don't know. He's going to sell and buy something else, but at least know why you did it. You know what I mean? First of all, admit it to yourself. That could have been the first time that he's actually said it out loud. Maybe, you know, he knew. Okay, it's not like he has no idea why he did it, but that was the first time. And he told me, you know what I mean? He told me in a manner of, it was your fault also, you know what I mean? Which, I got no problem. Maybe I was at fault. Maybe I was less considerate than what I should have been. On the other instance, though, not everybody is going to be able to please everybody's sort of like, you know what I mean? People are going to say shit. Take it lightheartedly. You know what I mean? Don't let it overly affect you. Anyway, that's the message that I want to get out there. I hope you like the video. It's a message to bring self-confidence up. Usually I do the opposite, you know what I mean? Usually I talk about the egotistical, selfish people and I kind of shut them down. This is the totally opposite. This is to the people that depend on others' opinions whether their bike is good or not. You should not do that. You should not do that in any way. If you think your bike is good, listen to other people's opinions, then go ahead and do it. And be happy with that. Don't expect your happiness to depend on whether somebody accepts it or not. That's not the way to go about it. Anyway, I see the video is around 10 minutes. I'd like to thank everybody for your time. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the message, it is a positive message that I'm trying to get out there. Try to feel confident on your decisions, because you best know yourself. Listen to other people, take them into account, but don't go overboard. Anyway, I'd like to thank everybody. If you did like, leave a comment, subscribe, like the video, and we'll talk soon. Goodbye.